Hey guys, Czar here with a quick flash chat just to answer the question, why haven't you taken any trades yet? Nobody's actually asked me this, but sometimes I think people wonder why. This is a good example of a day that I can explain why, as has been the last few sessions where the markets have been very rangy right from the open. This background color, of course, is the New York session. This is the Asian session, the London session, New York session, 30-minute chart of the NASDAQ. And you will see that open range candle is there. We had some range expansion from there. So outside candle, inside candle, but not going anywhere or breaking into fresh zones. Without that breaking of the range, there's nothing for me. In the S&P 500, same thing, range bound. Here's the opening small candle, outside candle, now an inside candle. Trying to move a little bit higher here, but unless it breaks either up into this range or into this zone down below, or these two, then I'm not interested in gambling with my money, quite frankly. And here the Dow is the most promising of all because it looks like it's threatening to make a move higher and to close above. The problem is we're at 11:10 a.m. now. This is when, 10 minutes ago, the Frankfurt Stock Exchange closed, and in 21 minutes, London will be closed. All of Europe will be closed for the weekend. And there's a whole lot of drying up of activity. And then, of course, the U.S. goes into lunch for a couple of hours between around 12 and 2, give or take. And that's very often what I call the twilight zone, where the market often, but not always, goes into kind of a meandering sideways motion and doesn't do very much. A lot of traders treat the twilight zone just like the open and just like the close and try to manufacture trades. They get whipped, they get chopped, and they get eaten alive very often. Now, I will say yesterday, in the last few sessions, the biggest moves have begun in the twilight zone, but that's not the way that it typically works, and to set up a model based on that or an expectation based on that can get very costly. So for me, this is a very quiet day, despite what we saw in the pre-market, which were some very nice moves as well. This is during the London session here, as you can see. Hope that helps, guys. Have an amazing weekend. We will talk soon. Appreciate your support. Take care.